Hello, everybody. It's Holly from Besotted Orchids, and I would like to introduce you to Verde. Look at that beautiful green parakeet. He's like, what is she doing? She's always at my cage bothering me. He's just beautiful. He's absolutely beautiful. Now, what happened to the other birds, you might be saying? Well, I might have mentioned in a prior video, that I was fostering. Let me shut this, because if he does work his way out, Lily doesn't like him. Lily's a little jealous. So anyhow, zoom back out here. I was fostering them through the Richland County Humane Society, and if a family member stepped up, they were to be returned if they wanted them. And lo and behold, the man's sister, she did show up. And she found out through Facebook, and she did want the parakeets back. I don't think she necessarily wanted the parakeets back. I think she wanted just to have something that was her mother's and then her brother's. She just wasn't asking the things and doing the things somebody who was oohing it all and wanting her baby birds back would do. But anyhow, they will have a good home. I told her everything to do and how to, just the best care, and go ahead and watch some YouTube videos. That's what I've been doing, because I haven't had a parakeet in a very long time. But I hope that he realizes how good he has it out there, because the other little birds are coming to my feeder and eating in the frigid, cold temperatures out there. Yesterday, we were a whopping 9 degrees. So yeah, this is Verde. He is going to be living here, guarding the orchids. He's just so beautiful. And let me tell you how we did get him. It was really providential that I went that day to get this little bird. I like blue birds. I've always liked the blue parakeets. That's what I've had. Just love the blue ones. My favorite color. So anyhow, I went to the pet store, and being who I am, I sat on the floor next to the parakeets. They were on the lowest shelf, of course. And I spent 45 minutes there, probably bothering everybody, sitting on the floor, deciding which one of the so many blue ones, parakeets I wanted to take home. Well, this little boy just kept drawing me in. And I was like, no, I don't want a green bird. I want my blue bird. So after 45 minutes, I left and I went on my way to go to another pet store just to make sure I'd covered any, I wanted to see all the birds. And then I went up and got a bird cage that a lovely woman was selling on Marketplace. And when she found out I had been fostering birds, she gave this to me, which was really, really sweet of her. She gave me this beautiful setup for him, which he has messed. Oh my goodness, I just cleaned everything this morning. This is how fast my beautiful little Verde can change his crate and his cage and destroy it. But anyhow, she gifted this to me, and then I went way back down to the other town where I was looking at these. We live out in nowhere. You got to travel some distance to do things. So my whole day was taken up getting this bird. So anyhow, I got back, once again, assumed my position on the floor, checking these birds out, trying to decide just which one, because this is a long-term commitment. You want the right bird. Once again, this little green bird is just saying, this is the one. Take me home. So I didn't, trust me, my soul fought for the blue bird. I wanted the blue bird. But this one just said, I have to come home with you. So I get him home. My son takes one look at him. And he said, Mom, I can't believe you brought that bird home. He goes, I know him. He goes, for a year, every time we go up, because we go to the pet store just to take a peek now and then. Come on, we have to go take peeks at all these beautiful little animals, see which one we would want if we had all the money in the world. We had no intention of getting a parakeet. So he's been eyeing this little one for a long time. And he said he always felt bad nobody had bought him. And when I went to pay for him, the person said, this one's been here over a year. So you know what? I was led to get this beautiful little bird. And he is absolutely precious. I don't regret for 1 minute purchasing him. I think he's absolutely lovely. Not what I had intended, but in a way, probably 100% better than the blue that I was originally going to get, because now this one does have a home. I will be finger training him so that he will perch on my finger. And once he does that, he will be getting a friend. And he'll be getting a blue friend. The heart wants what it wants. I will be bringing home, there's one I'm eyeing that's a beautiful, beautiful bright blue with a white band. Oh, she, I don't know what it is. Very, very beautiful bird. But he will have a companion, so he's not lonely here. But I do want to wait a couple weeks till I get him more comfortable with me, so he's not, flight crazy and just going nuts. I don't want that. And I also want them, when the dogs are put away, I do want them to be able to have a little free time in the house. I don't want them constantly in the cage. That's not good for them. So that's what's going on in the orchid world. We have a new orchid guardian, but I will tell you, that is it. There is nothing else going on in the world. This is it. Nothing but sadness. This is a beautiful dendrobium that I hope I get to see some open. This is a second bud blast. Second one. And all I can think is that it is due to the temperatures outdoors. Of course, we're keeping it roughly 70, 71 degrees in here. It's just so bitterly cold. We normally stay at 69, but it's so cold. We have gone up to 71 just so it feels a little warmer in here. So I don't know. Even though we are keeping it warmer, this is my setup. This is my dog. That's what they sleep on when they're not on the chair living it up. But cozy under a blanket with a hat on and my coffee cup. That's my life. So anyhow, it is very, very cold. And there's just nothing going on. I want to come on and show you things, but there's just nothing to show. Here's one that I do have in bloom from my last purchase from Carmela. Absolutely beautiful. But there's just nothing. Everything's kind of stalling. Nothing is, of course we haven't had sunlight either. I feel like the Kid Rock song, I haven't seen the sun in 3 damn days or weeks. I don't know. We have not seen the sun. It does this. It does this. It acts like it's going to come through. And maybe for a minute, we see a little bit of bright sun, but then it goes back again. So we are all taking our extra vitamin D because it's just getting depressing. We need sunlight. So I hope wherever you are in the world, you're doing well. You're staying warm. We're hoping to come out of this cold spell in about 2 weeks. We probably will be above freezing for the first time. That'll be very, very nice. But yeah, that's all that's going on. Not much. Not much to speak of at all, except this beautiful, beautiful addition to our home that's taking up way too much of my time. I do like to come over and just spend time with him, trying to teach him to mimic me, do a few words like my other one did. I do have really beautiful seed that I did buy him. I don't like the ones that hang on on these doors. They just take away the whole view of everything. So he has beautiful ceramic. Every day they are cleaned out, of course. But yeah, he's doing great. Other than the messes he makes, every single morning I put fresh tissue paper down because I like to see the green. And within minutes, he's up there eating millet and just destroying everything. But yeah, here is Verde. And here is what hopefully we'll show you in a few days. We might have a bud. But I hope you're all having a great time, enjoying whatever season of life you're in, however you can enjoy it. Please like, share, subscribe, and above all, enjoy those orchids.